At least here in the Northwest is what we
here in the Northwest.
Wow, we didn't even know about that.
Yeah, well, that's what we heard.
I heard rumor about that. We want to go back to the beginning with you guys. You guys have been around for a while and you're legends in the metal scene, but we want to go back. Is there a specific moment, like when you were a kid, a record, or a time that you realized you had that light bulb moment? You're like, damn, I gotta be a part of metal. I gotta be a part of heavy music.
We were all at an AC/DC show at CBGB's in August of 1977. We actually met at that show, the five of us, and we just realized this is what we want to do with our lives. Not because AC/DC is so amazing. We just figured, like, why not? Why not try it out ourselves and try and be a band too? Because it just seemed like the greatest thing ever to be able to do that.
Damn. You can't really beat that one. AC/DC at CBGB's.
They were opening for the Dead Boys.
You can't beat it.
AC/DC Dead opening for Dead Boys. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So a question for you guys. Let's go around the room. Ask the first album that you actually purchased with your own money. Not something that was handed you down, given to you by your parents.
Who are you starting with?
John. Start with John.
I can't remember my own money. I remember my first two tapes.
Alright, what were they?
David Lee Roth, Eat 'Em and Smile. And Supreme West Bon Jovi.
Nice. Alright, right on. And those were cassettes?
Yep.
Right on, man.
Joe.
1986.
Doobie Brothers.
Doobie Brothers.
Kiss a lot.
Nice.
White Album.
Right on.
Actually, the Beatles. Beatles.
Oh, who?
Lots of Beatles.
That was the Beatles. They had a
Such a racist record.
White Album. And anyway.
Kiss a lot.
What was yours?
My first album, I think, was Jimi Hendrix, Essential Hendrix. It was like a Hendrix best of. So
Mine was Steppenwolf Greatest Hits.
Yeah.
For what it's worth.
I mean, the greatest hit.
You're not wrong. You were real.
all right, so we do a metal radio show on Saturday nights, and if you guys were in charge of your own radio show, like no rules, what are 4 bands that you guys would choose? Maybe just go around, maybe name a band. What's one band? Okay, one band you need to play on your radio show.
Or that you want people to hear.
Iron Maiden.
I thought it was 4 bands.
Let's do 5.
Let's do 5. One each.
Yeah. Yeah. Why not 10?
Yeah, why not 10?
Hey,
I would pick,
we're taking you off the air.
I would pick Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, and Nirvana.
Ah, yes. Very
You're in the right place, yeah.
Okay.
That's why I said those 4.
Local bands? the up-and-comers.
What about Tad?
I love Tad. Oh, you know
Heavy, literally and figuratively.
what? I would pick Tad.
Tad.
Who the hell is
By the way, Tad.
I would pick the Screaming
Oh,
Trees.
Ted Nugent, right?
Well, there you go.
Jimi Hendrix and Heart.
There you go.
Queensryche.
Hard.
Don't forget Queensryche.
REO.
Queensryche, Metal Church.
Yes.
Heart.
I'm just Seattle geeking out. The Starbucks have a band?
They will.
Yeah.
You guys looking for a gig or what?
I would love that gig.
It's yours, Johnny. Come on.
Kiss Waller.
Wow, that was were you watching like old VH1 last night?
You pulled out. Here's one classic that comes in and play him. I like when George trying to figure out what he's saying. It's like a different language.
Henry Rollins.
That would have been like from radio show 1997, right? Around then.
Stuff people need to hear though. I have to apologize for the band because we obviously just got up and you know it's all good. I got up an hour ago, man. I'm with you.
There are 3 shows left in this story, but he's a little burnt out and having fun.
So how long have you guys been out now on this one?
4 years.
To me, it doesn't stop.
Shit, we're gonna say farewell.
I mean, For All Kings came out 2.5 years ago, so
Been on the circuit.
and we've pretty much
touring
been
the
touring the record non-stop for 2.5 years.
That's awesome. Are you gonna get to take a break after these next 3 shows for a while?
We do. We're off till November 1st when we start with Slayer again in Europe for 6 weeks.
Hell yeah. So, dude, tell me about the first time you saw Slayer. I mean, when, where, if you can, yeah, think back that far.
I think Lamor's
I think it was more.
in Brooklyn.
Awesome.
84, 5?
I don't know.
On the... I get confused because I remember, and I've actually asked...
You know what it was?
What?
The first night, we were there to see Merciful Fate.
Right.
And they were there hanging out, and then the next night, Slayer.
Oh, they... See, that's why I always get
That's a good few
confused
nights.
because I remember hanging out with those dudes at a Merciful Fate show, and I remember seeing them. I didn't realize it was back to back, so now it makes more sense in my brain.
Playing with Slayer.
And that would have been 84.
I don't know.
Who opened? Might have been like Whiplash.
Yeah.
You know, my first memory of them, you ever see that picture of Slayer? It's like they're all screaming and pulling each other's hair.
Oh yeah.
Well, I thought they did that with us when we first met. Instead of shaking hands, they were like,
That's very appropriate. So were you guys like, have you been friends with them since then? Like, did it take a little while?
no, we have no friends.
Okay.
We have no friends.
Did you guys have backstage guys and stuff?
Yeah.
You guys gonna be able to get back there?
We've
But
been
if
in-
you notice backstage, everybody's separate. Nobody talks.
If anyone knows one more, you know you didn't want to go backstage.
I was in the dungeon.
So you guys must get approached a lot when you're out. Because people stand you, come up to you. I'm kind of curious, like, what's an appropriate way to interact with you guys? Because I know you've been punished by some real...
Everybody wants a selfie. Is that okay? If a metalhead comes up to you guys at like a festival,
What's like the right and wrong thing to do?
Yesterday at the meet and greet, we had a shirtless man come over.
Yeah, and it was weird because he was like just extremely not fit. And I don't mean even
That's a nice way to put it.
or anything like that, but for some reason he had his shirt off. Just sitting there with his nice jeans and a belt and his really white body and
it's good.
just sitting there with no shirt on. It was very strange. We're like, you could
it's not even that
back
hot.
on,
you could
dude.
sign your shirt while it's on you. You didn't need to stand here with your shirt off.
He's a nice guy, though.
And then he took his pants off. And that was it.
I
Yeah.
think you approach like anybody. Hi, how you doing? It's like, really, we're all human. It's rock star stuff. Nonsense. We have fun. Just have fun.
You know when you don't approach somebody, I think it's just a good lesson in life, is if you ever see anyone, even if it's your best friend, you don't try and shake hands when you're in the bathroom. I think that's a life lesson that a lot of people still have not learned, because I can't tell you how many times I'll be like in an airport having a pee, as they say in England, and the guy next to me turns around and is literally trying to shake my hand while he's standing there doing the same thing as me. I'm like, dude, I'm not shaking your hand.
It's even worse when you take an adult and they go underneath. Hey, how you doing? I'll stick their feet under, say hello.
I can never shake hands in the toilet. I'm never done.
All right, so 2016, For All Kings came out. This year, your live album Kings Among Scotland is out now. Pick it up; it's awesome. Fucking killer live performance in Scotland. Is there any plans for another Anthrax record?
It's done.
Really?
Yeah.
Release tomorrow.
It's called Kings Among Seattle.
It's called Kerry King Diamond.
I'm looking forward to it.
No, we're going to start working on a record next year, 2019, because we like odd years working on stuff.
And then it'll come out in the evening.
It'll come out in the evening.
Like touring on
If you look at all our records, go back through time, every single one works like that.
We like saying that's
Maybe.
odd. That's pretty odd. Don't correct me. And our new movie comes out too.
Oh yeah. What's it called?
We don't have a title yet.
A five-person buddy cop movie.
Never shake hands in the toilet.
Yeah. So avoid these dudes in the toilet, especially if you got your shirt off.
That would be bad.
Or just in, well, you don't want to get arrested and get taken out of here. Or do you? But, so do you guys have any final words for the Northwest audience? It's going to go up on our website. Lots of people are going to be watching it. Northwest people who might not have gotten to be here or see you guys today on this last Slayer tour. People love your band, obviously, and they want to hear what you got to say, man. Seattle love.
Yeah, well, just,
Aside from Dishwalla. 7 Married 3.
were they Seattle bands?
No,
Oh.
just say.
They wanted to be.
They wanted to be.
Oh, yes.
Everybody was from Seattle back in 1997.
That's true.
We wanted to go see Alice in Chains tonight after our set, but I don't think it's going to work.
Oh, at the Crocodile?
Is that what they're playing?
They're playing a tiny little show. I think it's going to be 250 people there, maybe.
Well, I guess if we went, it would be 255.
There you go.
Amen.
We're just happy to be here, man. I think we went a pretty long time at some point in our lifetime as a band where we didn't get to play here all that much, and now it feels like we've been up here a bunch in the last 5 7 years or so. So it's
Pain in the Grass 2016 and Pain in the Grass 2018.
yeah, and we did headline shows up here as well. And
Yeah, back at the Showbox and a couple of other spots, yeah.
so it's I'm just glad we get to come up here. I always love coming up to Seattle. It's a great city.
Great time of year,
A
right?
lot of history.
Yeah, well, now the air cleared up a little bit. Hey, I'm glad we mentioned the Showbox real quick. Did you hear about the threat against the major corporation that was trying to buy out the Showbox and knock it down?
No.
Right now, so that's a problem. So yeah, Pike Place, you guys have been at Pike Place Market now.
Of course,
of course.
So they extended landmark status to the building just to keep it there. Otherwise, they were to knock it down and put up a 44-story condo.
That's needed, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I know. We need more of those. I mean, we don't have CDGs. We keep losing venues, so I just wanted to let you guys know that.
As a New Yorker, believe me, I've seen
Yeah, I
it.
know.
No, it sucks.
It sucks.
Let's keep it alive. Save our Showbox.
Save the Showbox.
Of course, save the show.
Yeah.
Sure.
Anthrax, thank you guys so much for coming out and talking to us, guys.
Cheers, thank you.
Good luck on the rest of the tour and enjoy your time off. I know you guys already did.
Right on.
Very much.
So thank you guys again. Come see them play a little bit later on this afternoon.
Thank you all for the support.